Hey everybody, it's Steph from the High Moving Podcast. So Shannon Sharpe decides to address the Skip Bayless dismissal. We're going to go through it just a little bit. Forgive me if I skip around. I think there's a part I also want to address in the video that he also talks about too, about the malcontent and everything that was reported about him and Stephen A. Smith behind the scenes. But I will post a link to the full vid so you can watch this without my commentary. So just fair use and fair warning of just to skip around. But appreciate y'all, man. Let's get going.
Give me the opportunity. I want Skip to win. I wanted Skip to succeed.
Yeah.
At Undisputed. And just because I'm not there, that doesn't mean I don't want him to succeed. I just realized that he and I couldn't succeed at the same table.
Mm.
Well, yeah. I mean, look, Shannon's not going to add, fuel to the fire, add gasoline to the fire, right? I mean, look, at the end of the day, there's no way that he's going to succeed and Skip Bayless is going to succeed, right? I mean, Shannon dominated the show. A lot of us watch it because of Shannon Sharpe, okay? And yeah, like, we know this already. We understand that Skip got jealous, okay? Here we go again, right? Even on First Take, he saw Stephen A. Smith's profile going. He saw an opportunity to, hey, let me go to Undisputed. Let me go ahead and help that network out. He did. He brought Shannon. Shannon fell in his lap. Of course, like, look, guys are going to give their thanks and everything like that. But, at some point, the thank you got to stop. All right. Because, look, man, these guys took advantage of the opportunity, like you said, and they excelled greatly. And in this business, not everybody is not fair game. Not everybody's going to be able to thrive, right? There's going to be winners and losers. And right now, Skip is on the losing side.
Mm-hmm.
But I want him to succeed. I want me to succeed. I want Stephen A. and I to succeed. I'm not jealous of anybody. I've never been jealous of anybody. That's not how I operate. I appreciate Fox giving me the opportunity. I appreciate Skip going to bat for me and giving me the opportunity. But things happen. So I don't know what Skip's going to do.
Yeah, things happen. Put your glasses back on, right? Tom Brady is better than you, right? The blatant disrespect. And listen, the people that be like, oh, well, Shannon, nah, man. Like, people still, there's people that still defend Skip Bayless going at Shannon that way, right? I mean, look, Tom Brady was playing horrible. Shannon Sharpe is a Hall of Famer. He's allowed to critique Tom Brady's game. Why does Shannon Sharpe career gotta be involved in that, right? The whole DeMar Hamlin situation, like, come on now, right? Shannon, a former player, very sensitive to that. Skip seemed like he didn't care, right? And Skip will still feel justified, and he still to this day don't think his tweet was insensitive, right? So those are the things that happen. And yeah, he don't know. Yeah, listen, what is Skip gonna do, right? At this point, nobody really cares.
I wish him the best, but I don't make the call. ESPN and Stephen A. said what he said. Look, at the end of the day, ESPN's gonna make a call. Shannon don't call no shots at Stephen A. I mean, at First Take. I don't. And there's this notion that...
So real quick, now he gets to the part where he addresses the rumors over the report of Stephen A. and Shannon Sharpe being malcontent behind the scenes, right? I mean, look, he's going to address it in a bit, but I mean, when I heard this, I'm like, okay, I'm not surprised, right? These are two A-listers, okay? Two A-side guys, all right? Like, just things are just going to be different on the show. If it was reported to be true, right, then I mean, that's just part of business, right? The guys are front facing camera, the guys that bring the audience, right, they're gonna be somewhat of divas, so it's just par for the course in that type of business though. But Shannon will add some clarity as to what happened.
Oh, the Shannon and Stephen A. is calling tension. I'm like, what kind of tension? The only people that's ever heard my voice on the phone, Bob Iger, CEO of Disney, Jimmy Pitaro, basically number 2, him and Burke Magnus, and Dave Roberts. I've been to New York 5 times in the studio. Ash has been with me every time. Jordan's been with me every time. I walk in there, I nod, I speak, I get my clothes out the closet, go into the green, go into our room.
I thought that article, I was like, look, it's coming from producers. And I was like, okay, so, some production issues behind the scenes, whatever it is. But it's like, Shannon's not really there though. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, he's only been to set 5 times. So like, if there were problems, I mean, what exactly was said? What were the problems, right? It was just very weird when that stuff came out.
I get dressed, I go to the show, I do the show, I go home. They came to how many times did they come to LA, Ash? 2, 3? I'm just trying to figure out topics. Shannon Sharpe has never been on a call. So I'm just trying to figure out how I'm causing confusion when I'm never there. Nope. I want the producer, Jordan, to tell you, I come sit in my chair 5 minutes before. I get my earpiece in. I do my sound check. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Testing, testing, test. We good? Okay, I go through my routine. Aya. I do the show, take my earpiece off, that's my earpiece. I'm gone. So I'm trying to figure out where is this coming from.
So, he don't spend too much time on Skip. Skip is over and done with. I think Shannon is over everything. I think, look, man, like at the end of the day, they're appreciative of what Skip had to provide and everything like that, and that's fine and dandy, in terms of giving him a chance. But everybody's made their camp, everybody has surpassed Skip, and everybody's moving on, right? Shannon's always gonna take the high road, and he's also gonna defend himself in a situation too of being a malcontent and everything like that, right? He even defends Stephen A. Smith, saying, "Look, I don't know what the problem was. Stephen A. Smith's been great, But I mean, that's the problem though, man. When you are climbing the ranks, stuff is gonna start coming out, right? People aren't gonna like you, right? Especially after that Cat Williams interview and everything. You saw how that whole debacle went. You know what I'm saying? He got signed to ESPN for a real contract, and everything. Stephen A. Smith is gearing up for a big contract somewhere, most likely ESPN. So people are gonna come out. People are gonna find ways to tear you down and everything like that. But yeah, so Shannon addresses Skip. Not really much, but I mean, he's over and done with it. I mean, he's talked about it as many times and everything, but I think Shannon made the right move. Everything comes back full circle, right? I know Shannon wasn't happy how he was dismissed from Fox, but look where he is now, right? He is absolutely blowing up, and that's all based on his hard work. Yes, Skip gave him the initial start, but sometimes it's what you do with the opportunity. Do you make the most of it or not? It seems like Shannon Sharpe has done that, man, so he's done it well too. Thanks for watching. Leave me your thoughts about all this, man. Please like, subscribe. I'm out.